Hi. Well, first, thank you, Gobu, for the subscription already. Thank you for that already. Second off, that was very earnest. Thank you. I mean it though. Thank you very much. The subscription, it always is nice. Second off, I did test before I played this time. I made sure everything was working before I played this time. So, I tested the audio. Hopefully everything's gonna work. Let's play Sponge. Alright. So I need to be, like, clear. I did play the first level of this game in my own time. Just to see it.
Normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a
I just changed some graphics settings on my computer and it fixed the game's visual bugs.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens...
Hello, RyanRibbity. I'm a Nintendo representative, a big fan of your gaming channel. Would you please play our new way to start battle game, Ninjala? I'll talk about that in a minute. I'll talk about Ninjala in a second.
that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1 is Plankton a genius.
Sure.
Yes, okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch.
This isn't the Switch, Plankton.
Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army.
Oh my god, what? Thank you, Karate Joe, also, for the subscription. Isn't Ninjala the ARMS character?
Wait, but I'm your master. I made
Oh my god, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. My good China!
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
It's very funny watching this game run okay after, like, last stream.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon.
I have seen the sub 3. I'll talk about this all over the cuts. I don't want to talk about the cutscene, sorry. I'll talk about it in a minute. Yeah.
Boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
In here.
How shellfish of you.
It's not just any
The game's a bit quiet. I'll turn it up a bit. And after the cutscene.
wishing shell.
Wow,
I can't do it right now.
Patrick.
1 second. Grab the wrong mouse. Sorry, the audio like shuts off when you like close the game. This game's a little weird.
Say the magic wishing.
Alright, turn it up a bit. Hopefully that helps.
The magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning we'll have real robots to play with.
Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did.
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure. Last week I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry, so I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell.
Maybe a little bit more. Okay.
Said the magic wishing.
Grab the wrong mouse. I have like my other laptop to read chat.
It's going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning.
Gotta play with robots, gotta play with robots.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with. Wow! Gary, did you do that?
See, Patrick's model in this game does look a little weird, but I think Patrick, out of like all the SpongeBob characters, it feels like he's like the weirdest character transition to
Looks like
3D.
we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess.
Mess.
What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs?
Lucidity wins. SpongeBob cannot read the signs.
Oh, okay. Press this button to read the signs.
Is Gary a cat boy? Gary's a snail!
So if I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button. I'd better get started now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long
Snail
day.
boy. Snail boys are the next step. We're done with cat boys. Cat boys are in the past. We've moved on. This is a new generation. This is the snail boy generation. Snail boys sounds like it'd be like the name of like a comedic like kids book.
There's no time. It's shine.
Like, you know, like a lot, like you go to like the bookstore and you go to like the silly kids book section. You see like Diary of a Wimpy Kid and like Captain Underpants, and right next to it is like Snail Boy. It's about like a kid who's also a snail. That's the entire joke. Also, one of the things I learned is this painting has collision, so you can just chill up here. SpongeBob, do the meme. Do the meme, SpongeBob. Can you please do the meme? I don't think he wants the meme. Okay. SpongeBob, has like I checked like a.
Snack.
There's no time. No, SpongeBob has like 400 idle animations in this game. He has like, yeah, he can do the fucking chicken thing, and he can do like the thing from the movie. Hold on, let's leave him alone for a minute. Let's look at a few of them. Hold on, get up here and do it. I always thought his like alarm clock was a very cute idea. I think this is very cute. Anyway, can you give us something, SpongeBob? Oh, that's adorable. I think he does this one. This is one from the original, I think. Hype train success. Oh, there it is. Right when the hype train happened, he did the fucking meme. There's this wonderful picture of his friend Sandy. Oh, I need to show this, actually. This is a pair of SpongeBob's underwear. SpongeBob will lose a pair of underwear every time he gets hit by a robot or touches dangerous objects. Okay, then. SpongeBob has lost all his underwear. Yeah, I just wanted to show that. It's very funny. SpongeBob just demolished.
Sponge. This is where I keep all my old comic books.
Do it again. I don't want to hurt Sponge. It's his special day. It's his special game. So I said earlier, scare the yellow sponge. Why would I do that? I said earlier, I played the.
Where I keep all my old comic books.
Thank you, SpongeBob. I said this earlier. I played the first level of this game on my own time to like look at it. I didn't play past that, and I have some thoughts. I do think this game is very pretty. I've seen a few complaints about. I think some of the complaints that people have about this game, like visually, feel a little like nostalgia blind. It sounds like a mean word, but I feel like people are very like, you know, nostalgic for the original, so like they're always gonna have like a bias towards it. But I think it looks really pretty. I like the colors a lot.
Pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push. This is where I keep all my old comic books.
Like gameplay wise, it's like almost the exact same. I would say like there's almost no difference between like this and the original like game feel wise. Jeez. Like this feels almost the same, like to me. At least on the top of my head, like I might go. Maybe if I like played the original, I'd notice like difference. But like they control almost the exact same, which is interesting because apparently they didn't have the source code for the original. Apparently this was remade from the ground up, from what I can gather. I might be wrong though.
Keep all my old comic books.
Thank you, SpongeBob.
This is where I keep all my old comic books.
Yeah, so also, I think I tried to talk about this last time.
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
They originally wanted this to tie into the movie that was coming out, Sponge on the Run. But, Sponge on the Run got delayed. So this game kind of got rushed for nothing. Where does he keep his old comic books, though? I'm a little upset this game had to get delayed, like, for a tie-in that even happened, but, you know.
Nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Donkey Kong.
SpongeBob, you're polluting my thinking space.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton?
I've also-
You won't get away with it.
I've also come to really like this SpongeBob. I like the SpongeBob model a lot. When they first showed this model, like, at the first demo, I felt a little awkward about it, but, it looks a lot better in game. This specific SpongeBob model.
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my forks?
Not the forks! Of course I'll help. But wait,
Not the
I'm supposed
forks.
to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you can get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
You've got a deal.
I feel like I might have said this before. I feel like Plankton's a character who like I liked more as I got older.
Take it.
Like as a kid, it's like, oh, SpongeBob and Patrick are my favorites, obviously. But as I've gotten older, I feel like Plankton's like one of the most consistently like funny characters on the show. He has like a lot of really funny jokes. He's like one of the characters like even like in the like worst episodes, is still like really funny. I feel like. I went to college. I have seen people I've seen people talk about this. People are wondering if they'll do the movie game next, and I'm not sure because this game has a huge following, like huge. Movie game's a lot smaller of a following, I feel like. We'll see though.
Wear 4 pairs of underwear.
Also, as much as I like movie game, it's not great. It's not amazing. It's got some like iffy gameplay decisions, I feel like. So interestingly, I heard this model is based off the model from us. So hold on, just to this is gonna sound confusing. There is a phone game called Sponge on the Run that came out during the second movie, unrelated to the third movie, that's also called Sponge on the Run. Apparently, the model in this game is based off the model from that phone app.
Hey, Spongebob!
Oh,
I
hi.
just dropped by to give you a bubble hand.
Bubble buddy.
Bubble buddy.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat
The giant monkey man.
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves.
Amanda, did you not know Bubble Buddy's alive? That's the whole joke at the end of the episode, is that Bubble Buddy was real.
Right! Press this button and you'll launch yourself straight up in the air with bubble power that defeats anything that is directly above you. Try it out!
Alright, that's fair. I feel like I'd like movie game a bit more if I don't like the paddy wagon that much. And yeah, the paddy wagon really drags it down for me. And I think some of the things they do to like extend the game length isn't very fun. Like the time challenges get like way too brutal for me, I think. Look at Mr. Krabs. But I do like movie game on the whole. Like it's still fun.
SpongeBob, this flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship.
There he is.
No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
Movie game is like shockingly difficult too. I will say that. Yeah, it's shockingly difficult for like a SpongeBob game.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna
But help you out.
and of course make a small profit in return. I've got a few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
Oh, Mr. Krabs. I think it's interesting. Mr. Krabs is like kind of a villain in most episodes he's in, I feel like. I feel like you could debate, like, he's kind of equally as much as a villain as Plankton is usually. It's fucked how Clancy Brown is the only one who can come close to this Mr. Krabs voice. Guess you're right.
Hey, Patrick. Nice sock.
What sock?
What sock?
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
Lost.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Oh, they're more lost.
This is a great.
Came through here and stole my whole sock collection.
This is a great camera angle.
Help getting them back.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Okay then, for every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
No, someone's talking about this in chat.
Glad to have this back.
Movie game is kind of scary. Like, the trench level.
Under a rock. No, that's the life. Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
Thank you, Sponge. The trench level, like, it's like the weird green level, and like, the final level, like, very scary to me as a kid. I agree. Rock bottom in this game is pretty scary too. Also, yes, Seep, I'm sorry. You missed Patrick's cock.
First, those stupid robots ruined a perfectly relaxing mud bath this morning, and now you show up.
You show up.
Can my day get any more dreary?
I am so sorry, Squidward. Patrick and I were just playing a game and...
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole robot problem involved both of you.
Squidward, I don't know what to do.
Squidward's stock pose.
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Move to another town. I cracked me up. But seriously, just jump around like an idiot. That should at least make me smile.
Wait, if you talk to Squirt 10 times in a row, you get an achievement? I like this is literally just what you do.
Squidward, I knew that you could help
Oh, I
me
skipped
out.
by accident.
You're the best.
Don't touch me.
I want the. Oh, hold on.
Didn't know Squidward had a lamp.
I need to get the gamer, the Squidward gamer achievement. Hold on.
Hey, Squidward.
Didn't I pay you to go away?
Hold on.
Hey, Squidward.
Didn't I pay you to go away?
I need the Squidward gamer achievement.
Hey, Squidward.
Didn't I pay you to go away?
Then I pay you to go away.
Squidward.
Didn't I pay you to go away?
I got it. I got the Squidward gamer achievement. I did it, everyone. It's not 10 times, but I did get the Squidward gamer achievement. Hey, Squidward. You talk to Squidward enough times, he'll tell you lore about the clockwork stars. So, I guess, like, related to, like, this. I've seen some people, kind of, like, a little up in arms about, like, the fact that they reference SpongeBob memes in this, but I will say, SpongeBob memes are kind of evergreen, I feel like. It's as weird as that sounds. And I also feel like most SpongeBob memes are just like funny faces, and like funny faces like if someone like saw this like 10 years, like saw like SpongeBob making like the screaming meme face like 10 years from now, I don't think they'd be that confused about it. Some of them are a little out of place. Like there's one later that feels a little out of place, but like stuff like the screaming SpongeBob thing and like the handsome Squidward image, they don't bother me too much.
A place to experience nature at its most raw, and sometimes a bit tender from the stings.
I like the animation of this cutscene. It's like the cutscene we saw like a million times because of Gamescom. Ow. Rip cum. F in the chat for the cum lake.
Squidward, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay, you barnacle head. Do I look like I'm okay?
Well, your nose does look pretty big. I mean, bigger than usual because it's usually pretty big. And you look clammy. And
Oh my gosh, you're bald!
I've always been bald, but now I'm stung all over.
well, according to the Jellyfisher Field Manual, severe jellyfish stings can be treated effectively by applying a thick layer of king
jellyfish jelly
to the affected areas. Jellyfish.
Well, I guess you're off to scale Spork Mountain. and
Spork
die a
Mountain.
horrible death under the vicious tentacles of King Jellyfish. I'll stay here.
Here.
Ball
I'll
out
have an
here and
excruciating pain.
You do that! Don't worry, Squidward. I'll bring back that King Jellyfish jelly for you to rub all over yourself.
I think it's really funny. That is Tom Kenny's voice doing that. It's very funny. Like he does have like quite a range, doesn't he? So speaking of like Squidward as a character, I feel like Squidward, Plankton, and like Mrs. Puff are like characters get a lot funnier as like I get older. Like as a kid, I didn't think twice about like Mrs. Puff. But like watching old episodes, she's like really funny. It's very funny just how like this. She's very like broken, cynical teacher character in SpongeBob.
We can't jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots. I feel like
And like Squidward and like Plankton also get like a lot funnier with age too. Like I think Plankton might be like my favorite character on the show at this point. I think he's really funny. I guess also in other news, people have found some unused levels in this version of the game. They found Patrick's Dream, like the original version, in this game too, like updated a bit. So it seems like they wanted to do the Patrick's Dream like cut level originally, and they didn't use it. You sound like the narrator from Powerpuff Girls. I have great news about who voices the narrator for Powerpuff Girls for you. It is Tom Kenny. So I get a feeling, like I talked about this, I feel like they want to do much more with this remake. Because like, again, the Patrick's Dream levels cut was there.
to have this back.
It sounded like they wanted to do the Roboplankton as a full boss. Not Roboplankton, Robo-Squidward. Yeah, all the cut content is in the multiplayer. Like, you go to like a brief section of like playing Patrick's Dream. You fight Robo-Squidward. Yeah, so it seems like they had to just like shove all the cut content they wanted to like, actually put in the game in the multiplayer. It's unfortunate. No, yeah, it's so apparent. They had so much, like, I feel bad, because I think the team behind this was, like, incredibly passionate about it. Because you can tell, this is a very, like, wonderful looking game. There's obviously a lot of heart put into it. What multiplayer does this have? It's a horde mode. I watched the horde mode. It's like, so you can't, okay, let me explain this. It's a horde mode, and you can't choose, like, the wave amount or, like, any options. It is, like, always 26 islands with 3 waves each is... Always. It's so long. But, you could play as, Gary, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and Roboplankton in that, too. Which is, like, the coolest thing about it, I would say.
Like a spring breeze.
Does it have online? It does, yeah. It does have online. On the Switch version of the multiplayer, it's online. You can't connect to friends. It's just randos. Also, hello, Rosa. Hello, my dear. Yeah, no, the Switch version of this game's multiplayer doesn't have friends online. It's just randos. I don't know why. I guess speaking of Switch Online, I played Ninjala last night. And oh boy, Ninjala for the Nintendo Switch is it's not very good. How do I describe this game?
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, push,
So,
push.
Ninjala is a game that has like 400 mechanics in it, like literally like 400 different like things you can do, and none of them feel remotely worth using.
Another fine for that.
Besides just swinging your weapon around, and that's it. Like, there's like you have the ability to disguise in Ninjala. Like, you can turn like a crate or like a chair and disguise yourself in the world. And it's so useless, because like, in Ninjala, there's like stuff all around the map you want to like constantly be like going after to like get points. And so like sitting around doing nothing is like detrimental to you. Oh, good job. We killed Spongebob. Visually, I think visually, the best way I like saw it described is it looks like if Fortnite made its own Splatoon. It's like okay, but like it feels like it's so close to Splatoon. It is like it's very clearly inspired by. I did it again. It is very clearly inspired by Splatoon, and it's impossible to get around the fact like it's a less interesting version of Splatoon.
Hey, Gary, what's shaking? Wow, a bungee jump for a golden spatula. I must be
In heaven.
heaven.
You remember in the original version of this game where you would come to this waterfall and the volume would be so loud you couldn't hear anything besides the waterfall? So back on Ninjala, the Ninjala has like a parry mechanic in it, and like the parry mechanic is like rock, paper, scissors completely random. You winning in Ninjala can be completely random, because like there's a rock, paper, scissors function like determining if you're gonna get hit or not. Yeah, that's a mechanic, is rock, paper, scissors randomness. Ninjala also only has 2 maps right now. There's only 2. And they're both... Oh, that's a funny cutscene.
Only 5.
Yeah, so there's only
Presents.
two maps in Ninjala. One of them is like too small, I would say, and the other one is way too big. There's like there's an academy map and like a city map, and the city map is way too big. Like every time we would do the city map, it would take us like a minute to find each other. Does it have a battle pass already? It does. It does already have a battle pass. Ninjala is releasing its story mode in like parts, and each part costs like $10 too. Which is strange to me, because like in Splatoon's story mode is like very much designed to like teach you all the mechanics of like Splatoon, right? But in Ninjala, the story mode you have to buy. So like if you want to like get used to the mechanics like on your own, like in a good place, you have to like buy the DLC. I don't. It's so weird to me. Real quick, I was on my Ninjala rant. One of my favorite things in games is like when they give enemies like little cutscenes like that. Like Mario plus Rabbids does this too. I think it's a very fun way to like show enemies' abilities, like give little like cutscenes. I love the little they have one for every enemy in this game, and I love it. It's so cute. Secret. So yeah, that's about it for Ninjala. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, and I feel bad because like I feel like it could be okay. And of course, also there is a gacha too. You know, of course. If you have the time, like maybe check it out. I would absolutely recommend not playing Ninjala by yourself. Absolutely play with friends. I don't think it's like. I think the only reason I had any fun was because I was with friends. Definitely, if you want to check it out, bring a friend. This remake looks so good. I love it visually so much. It is like wonderful visually. Between like this game. Oh jeez. SpongeBob is dead. SpongeBob, this game, Spyro and Crash 4, I am really loving the return of like very bright and colorful like 3D platformers, like just like so colorful and fun looking. I'm glad to see like a return of those. Crash 4 visually looks so good. I like Mario Odyssey visually a lot. Like, I think that game's visuals make sense for what it's going for. But I'd love to see, like, a Mario game, like, embraces, like, just kind of, like, this super bright and colorful fun look again. I think this, like, style is very fun to me. Crash 4 Crash is really good. It's, like, a really good version of Crash, I feel like. Mario 64 remake. Be interesting to see that's gonna happen. I'm very curious if they remake Mario 64 again.
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
I wonder if they'll like if they'll bring in Mario 64 DS content to like a remake. Well, I mean, yeah, there already is one. But I mean, if they remake it again, I wonder if they'll like bring in Mario 64 DS stuff to it. They won't. Oh, that's a shame. It's a shame they probably wouldn't. I think at most, like, I could see them adding like. Hold on.
Push, 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 push.
I feel like if they remake Mario 64 and it has nothing from DS, I feel like the only. Oh, hold on. Sorry to interrupt it again. This is really important.
Huh? What? Oh, yeah, it's that.
There he is.
Kid. Now, what was I supposed to tell you?
That Patrick is surrounded by robots and needs my help.
Oh, this voice.
Huh? Oh, no. I think it had something to do with massaging my feet.
Well, if massaging your feet will save Patrick, then massage I must.
Help! The You're making me hit myself!
Massaging your feet isn't working. I think I'd better try a more direct approach.
By clipping my toenails?
Here I come, Patrick!
Oh. I think we talked to him again.
I come, Here I come!
SpongeBob's coming? That was a bad joke. That was a terrible joke.
I love opening presents.
It's a little sad to think, like, even if they wanted to, like, re-record for this game, the guy who voices Mermaid Man isn't alive anymore, which is sad.
That was a ton of fun. I should do it again sometime. Another find for Patrick.
Need to help him, but I'll always help Patrick. Get the lights, camera, pants guy? Maybe. I was gonna say, if they remade Mario 64 and they didn't have any DS content in it, I think the most I could see is, like, them adding, like, a Luigi mode to it, maybe.
Just my size.
I'm like, maybe that's what they would, maybe that's, like, the big incentive they could have for, like, a Mario 64 and Sunshine remake. They can have, like, a Luigi mode or something, where, like, he's more slippery. I don't know. Ella's real mode. What if you unlocked Luigi in the Mario 64 remake, like, the exact way every rumor, like, said you would? Like, you run around the fountain, like, 100 times? And it's very funny to remember, like, an era, like, where Luigi was in none of the Mario, like, 3D games. Like, until Galaxy, he was, like, in none of them. He was almost in 64, though, so... Almost.
It shines.
Yeah, Luigi was in Odyssey at first. He was like... It's very funny, because, Luigi's model was in the files for Odyssey. Like, when the game first came out, like... His model was in the files of Odyssey at the launch. Like, he was clearly supposed to be in since launch. Can you, like, imagine, like, someone find that Luigi model, like, before... like, the update was announced? Because I think it was found after the update was announced. Like, his model was in from the start.
Hey, SpongeBob!
Whew. Thank goodness you're safe, Patrick.
Well, of course, SpongeBob. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, the robots and the...
Oh yeah, I found this for you. I don't know what it is, but it looks important.
Thanks, Patrick. I tell you what, all that running around has left me pooped. Why don't you continue on for a bit?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Smoothies! Hey, SpongeBob. Look at my watermelon. Upsy daisy. Mad, Patrick, and Morty.
So shy.
God! If Mad was still airing, that'd absolutely be a bit!
Around.
I gotta give credit to Cartoon Network's Mad. They would make any... They would, like, base an entire skit just based on, like, a bad name pun and have to work with it no matter what. They had, like, a Crash and, like, Rainbow Dash. What was it, like... It was, like, Rainbow Dash and Bernstein was a skit on Mad once? Dash and Bernstein? There was no joke to it, besides the fact Rainbow Dash was there now. They were dedicated to, like, all their awful names. Remember, like, the fucking... the Rio Green Lantern one?
This one goes boom.
Where, like, there's no joke in it besides the fact that the Green Lantern is Rio from Rio. I messed up. Oh, hold on. Take this out. Come on, give it to me, Do it. Come on. Yes! Anyway, carry on.
Rock is talking to me. Almighty Rock, I am at your command.
Down here, you big pink lummox.
Oh, hi there, Mr. Plankton. Are you going to vaporize me today?
You know, this comment's like making me think, do Plankton and Patrick like really ever interact in the first 3 seasons? I don't remember like ever really interacting in the first. They talk more like post-movie though.
So very tempting. Unfortunately, I found myself in the undesirable position of having to assist you.
I was in an undesirable position yesterday, and now my neck hurts.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there was the Fry Cook games. Yeah, that's about it.
Heed my words, my large future minion. Go into Jellyfish Cave. Follow the instructions on the signs that you see. At the end of the caves, you'll still be a big pink head. To beat the robots and get me back into the chum bucket.
Plankton's so fucking spiteful.
Well, then will you vaporize me?
I might spare your life so I can force you to work in my sweatshop making low-quality design and knockoff wallets.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, thank you.
No, when was this game? I think this was like late season 2.
Wooden present.
I think apparently when this game came out, I think the latest episode was I had an accident, I think. Which is the one where SpongeBob stays indoors. I think that was the latest episode at the time. What I remember, like, checking. Oopsie daisy. This is definitely like first 3 seasons. I think it was season 2 though. Oh yeah, Patrick's got some good squatch and stretch to him. Look at when he lands. He just squishes.
Clean as a whistle.
All right. Yeah, no, I'd agree. The only thing weird about Patrick's model is like his mouth when he speaks sometimes looks a little weird. You know, speaking of 3D models in SpongeBob, I gotta say,
SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
I feel like the models from like Sponge on the Run, the upcoming movie, like some of the best like SpongeBob models ever. I feel like. I really like the models they have in like the upcoming movie. Too bad it got delayed, but that's kind of on them for waiting so long. They feel very like, people have described it like, the models in Sponge on the Run feel very like season 1 designs, and I think that's fun. They feel like very season 1 SpongeBob designs. I think that's very fun. Oh god, it's so sad that movie's getting delayed to 2021, but again, it's kind of on Viacom, like, waiting so long. It feels, because, they wanted Sponge on the Run to come to theaters, but they waited way too long, because, like, they thought they were gonna have, like, their chance, and they didn't. They didn't, yeah, it's a shame. It'll be worth it, though. It'll be worth it. Hopefully. Should have got the scoop. Well, that's what they're doing now. The problem is, Scoob ahead of time, like, pretty damn ahead of time, like, did their, like, digital release, like, they announced it. Sponge on the Run was, like, until, like, a week ago, it was supposed to come out in theaters. And, like, just now, they delayed it. Like, the theaters still aren't open. They waited way too long for it. Thank God. Whee!
How many of these do I have to carry? Ouch! Oh, no! That's much better.
Can I just say, I've wondered this. This game has like a combo system in it. Does the combo system like affect anything, or is it just funny words on screen? I don't. Does the combo system do anything? No.
Oh, goody, another one.
You get extra shiny things. Just funny words. Just funny words. Now, to be fair, I'll take the funny words. I do enjoy funny words.
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits.
They give you a bit more. Okay.
Again. Clean as a whistle.
You know, speaking of combo systems, Ninjala for the Nintendo Switch has a combo system, and it makes, like, no sense. Because you have to, like, chain, like, In Ninjala to get a combo, you'd like chain deaths together. So you'd like hope people are like nearby each other when you're like getting kills. God, what a weird game. Ninjala has like 500 concepts, and like none of them are done particularly well. Opa Spongebob style. I feel like, because here's the thing about Ninjala, back on it for a second, it feels like it wants to be Splatoon and Fortnite at the same time, and it doesn't go far enough for either direction.
Ahoy there!
There he is.
Word tells me you're looking for the king jellyfish.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Good thing, too. That monster has been stinging all my good customers in their poop decks. I hear that you can find him up top of Old Sport Mountain here. Go hook that beast, sailor.
Oh boy, Mr. Krabs. I'll see what I can do.
Oh boy, don't get me started on like the art direction of Scoop and how much like a mess it is. Don't get me started. Overwatch crabs. I love these. These are so cute. That's wonderful. Have I played the original game? Yes, I have played the original Battle for Bikini Bottom plenty of times. It's a childhood favorite of mine. This is a game I like Megan. Well, Patrick's dead. Patrick's dead. God, these are the funniest background fish in the whole show. These dudes are like the funniest ones. Hi there. I'm Patrick. Hi. What are you up to? Let's be best pals. I enough of that. Patrick, do the meme face.
Ooh, a present in every one.
Why am I going backwards? Let's go forward. We gotta go see Mrs. Puff. I will say, they fix this in the movie game. Patrick has like the worst attack of the three characters, I feel like. In the movie game, he gets a spin, which makes him a lot better. Them removing Sandy in the movie game is it's unfortunate because I like playing as her, but it buffs Patrick a lot. He gets a few of their things.
Hello, Patrick. I've got a job for you to do.
Oh boy.
I found a golden spatula, but those robots out on the island stole it and threw it into the lake. If you can figure out how to get it back, you're welcome to it.
Sure enough, Mrs. Puff.
Okay, Patrick. Interestingly, Karen and Pearl aren't in this game. This is Karen and Pearl kind of became more relevant characters like post movie. I feel like, because Karen's like in 2 episodes like pre-movie, I think, and like Pearl isn't in too many either. They became a lot more used like after the movie, if I remember. But I think that is one good thing about like post movie. I think Karen's a really fun character. They've used Karen a lot better, like in like a lot of recent episodes too. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Patrick couldn't do his attack in midair in the original version, but he can do it now, which makes him. He does make him better. Yeah, he can do not that. Do this in the air, which does help a lot. I'd say like Patrick was like the objectively worst character in like the original version of this game, but now because he can do it in the air, I feel like he's a lot better. It helps him a lot. Was Plankton Family pre or post movie? That was pre-movie.
That's much better. Robot go boom.
Robot go boom. It is funny though, because you asked that Plankton's family always feels like a post-movie episode to me, and I don't know why. It feels like an early season 4 episode to me. I don't know why. Karen appeared in 7 episodes pre-movie. Yeah, she's not in a ton. She's in a lot more post-movie episodes. But to be fair, there's a lot more episodes for her to be in post-movie because there's more of those now.
I will crush them. Clean as a whistle.
It's kind of like how Bubble Bass like went missing, like 'cause he was in season 1, and then he never appeared in another episode after that, besides like a cameo. And now he's like a main character, which is interesting. Also, pre-movie, I feel like she was more generic computer and only gradually became a... Yeah, no, she became like a lot more of a character. Season 4 of SpongeBob's pretty good. It's kind of like it's kind of grouped with like the bad era, but I do remember like a lot of season 4 episodes. It's got like a lot of CH Greenblatt episodes, and those are always like good episodes. CH Greenblatt is very good at drawing fun like faces. He did what's it called, the crab? It's the 24-hour Krusty Krab one. He did that one. That's like a personal favorite of mine. Was the movie the first time she was on wheels? It might have been. 1 second. The stream froze a minute, I just need to check. The stream okay? Right. Alright. Okay. We're good. The episode was Fear of a Krabby Patty, which was the season 4. That's right, yeah, that was like the early season 4 episode. I think I remember watching that one like when it premiered. Stream was down for like 2 seconds, but it's fine now. Okay, cool. Twitch does that. Twitch just does that sometimes. Yeah, I don't know why. It just does that sometimes. You just live with it. I mean, I wish it didn't, but you know.
Hard as a rock.
Hey, SpongeBob. I'm a cat boy now. I don't know why it made Patrick say that. I want to see more of Kevin. Yeah, they...
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
I'm surprised they ever brought Kevin back. He feels like a character you could... Squilliam's gone missing, too. I think the last time Squilliam appeared was like season 7, I think, when I checked. It was worth it. Squilliam died. Squilliam's fucking dead? Who lives in a rock under the sea? Cat boy starfish. God. Whenever I think of Squilliam, there was this video me and my friends used to watch all the time. I don't think it's on YouTube anymore. It was called, like, Squilliam, like, interview. Like, someone was, like, pretending to, like, interview Squilliam. Hold on. Watch this cutscene. So someone was, like, pretending to interview Squilliam. And they asked what his name was, and he's like, Squilliam B, fancy son! And that's all I remember from that video. Was Squilliam B, fancy son. And I wish I could re-find it, because me and my friends used to watch it like we were like 16. And we thought it was the funniest thing in the world. There definitely was an era of YouTube. There was like near the end of like the era of YouTube where people just do whatever they want. Now everyone just makes gaming videos. Hey, come on, lad. Let's play Fortnite. Well, Now what? What do you have to say for yourself? I can't stay mad at you. Got hit the shocky. We're failing. Has a video game ever been in a Spongebob episode? I think there's one episode where, like, somebody has, like, a Game Boy type thing, I think? They've gone to an arcade before, I know that. I don't know if there's ever been, like, a gamer episode, though. They've been to an arcade, that's all I remember. Oh, yeah, no, there's... I had an accident. Patrick's playing the game. Oh man, I died again! And that is, to my knowledge... Oh. That is, to my knowledge, the episode that aired most recently when this came out, apparently.
SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
SpongeBob's very interesting as, like, a show that's been on for so long, because it doesn't do, like, a lot of topical stuff.
Don't look down, Patrick. Don't look down. I look.
It stays pretty, like, in its own universe for the most part. I always found it interesting because SpongeBob's also been on for so long, and whenever like a show's on for a long time, they usually like add characters, right? Like, you know, Fairly Odd Parents is like 400 characters they've added. Ice Age added like 400 characters across the movie. Simpsons added a lot of characters. SpongeBob's used like the same like 7 or 8 characters for like its entire run, pretty much. They pretty much have only added like Bubble Bass to the main cast recently, and that's about it. And Karen. They've added Karen like post-movie. Oh, great job. I was Squidward becomes a Fortnite streamer and quits his job with a Krusty Krab and earns way more now, but he's caught saying a slur on stream and no one watches them? That's like almost like a plot I could see happening. I don't think he'd say a slur, but I think he'd do, like, I could see an episode where like Squidward becomes like a streamer and like he's happy and he's popular, and then he says something though, like he loses popularity and then he has to go back to work. It's a plot my gym partner's a monkey would do.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Adam. I'm a streamer monkey now.
You wouldn't be a gamer, he'd stream clarinet recitals. What's like a classy game? What's a game Squidward would like? Hi everyone. Adam Line would say a slur. Yeah, probably. Well, hi there. What was with that camera angle? Yeah, I know how to wall jump. He'd start out of streaming clarinet recitals, but they get like no views except for SpongeBob, and then he goes to the games, and then he gets views. That feels right. That feels like accurate. Squidward breaks into the fighting game community.
Barnacles.
That was a bad. How did I die? Oh, the sound effect for like that is like so like squishy. Squiddy seems like a Guilty Gear man. And he's behind us. Oh, there he is, doing it again! He did it just for me. Just for me. Can we get one more? Can I get it one more time? Come on, Skeeter. Give me what you got. Thank you. Thank you so much. Dabbing is E for everyone.
Bubble buddy.
quietly there. That king jellyfish is just up at the top of this path. Good luck. You'll need it.
Thanks, Bubble Buddy.
Is this Bubble Buddy's original voice actor? I wouldn't be surprised if it's not, because Bubble Buddy only says like 2 things in his original episode, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's not him. I don't know. Oh, this cutscene looks great. Oh, this game's wonderful looking.
But who knew he had such a beautiful voice?
Slap him. Squidward plays Overwatch. I don't know enough about Overwatch. Who does he main? Who does Squidward main in Overwatch? Echo? Winston? No, Squidward's not a Winston. SpongeBob, don't go, Winston! SpongeBob, we need our Mercy on our team! I don't know, I can't continue this bit. I don't know enough about Overwatch. SpongeBob, Patrick, you both can't play Winston! Geez, Squidward. Winston's our favorite character. We need a healer. SpongeBob, where are my heals? Get off Roadhog, SpongeBob! SpongeBob would be like, maybe I'll be Tracer. Then Patrick would be like, I'm already Tracer. This is so beautiful looking. The lighting on like the SpongeBob waving shot was like gorgeous. Thank you.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
I think Squid would be the guy who plays TF2, and you like main spy, but then he gets mad at everyone else like, we need a medic! But he's like playing like, he's like the 3rd spy on the team.
I love opening presents.
SpongeBob, go medic! Jeez, Squidward, but we have 3 spies. I'm the best spy! I don't know. Ah, dang it. What's the box?
It looks like you'll have to make a huge jump at the end of that ramp in order to reach that golden spatula, huh? Cowabunga!
Wow, that's a mighty big leap. I hope I can make it.
You can. SpongeBob! Uber me! Oh. I think I can just... Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to open the other box. My fault. SpongeBob would main engineer. Yeah. Yeah, that seems right. I think Patrick would be like a demo heavy main. Is the other box down here, or is it or upward? Oh no, it's there. SpongeBob, don't use the mini sentry. Sandy's like Sandy's a sniper main, and she's like the one who comes in the server. She says like nothing, communicates with no one, and then she gets the top score and leaves. Sandy can. I think Sandy be a demo knight too. Scientist Sandy's like a post-movie thing, isn't it? Like, I feel like she was like more karate focused on the early episodes. She was a scientist, but like... Nice. The original, if you open the second box to open the first one, it would still let you... That's weird. That's weird they would change that.
See, no problem. You can do anything you set your mind and your muscle to.
Thank you, Larry. You know what they say. Living like Larry. Why is he so sad? I heard you can shrink them. Hold on. I want to see if he's getting smaller. Larry would be a top Fortnite streamer. So would Scooter. Alright, I'm done. I think it's very funny. You could just hit the background fish. Stop! Stop! He's already dead! There he goes. Scooter from the Muppets.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels so much better.
God, Squidward is not cis.
Anything for my best friend Squidward. Can I rub some on?
What if I just gave you this?
Anyway. I can't think of anything to follow that up. He's not, though. Alright, let's go to the downtown Bikini Bottom. This game's... I just want to look at this game for like a minute. It's so pretty. It's so many colors. I saw people say this game's like too colorful. I disagree. I think this is like the perfect look. Maybe like 1% more saturated maybe, but I don't know. I associate Spongebob being like very colorful. I think it's right. This feels right to me. Aw. There he goes. There he goes. Okay, enough. That was just a bunch of cheap walk cycles! That's the funniest Patchy moment in the entire show, I think.
Down Bikini Bottom. Once a bustling metropolis, now a debris-covered crater.
I remember this level confused me as a kid. I don't know why.
SpongeBob, the robots are destroying downtown Bikini Bottom. We have to evacuate.
All right, but it's gonna take a while to get all this dust.
Not vacuum, evacuate. We have to get everyone to safety.
Can we just load them up in the boats?
That won't do any good.
Why not?
Because the robots have taken all the steering
This is such a silly concept. They took all the steering wheels.
Couldn't we just drive in a straight line?
No, there are too many turns.
Those fiends, they thought of everything. Never fear, Mrs. Puff. I'll get
This is so dumb.
SpongeBob, if you're involved, I always fear. But I tell you what, if you can pull this off...
I love the fucking bags under her eyes.
Spatula.
How about a driver's license instead?
Nice try.
There's the dogs. I gotta say, why do they need... This is a cartoon game, I'm gonna question something. Why can't they just walk away? Why do they need cars? They can just walk out. Well, goodbye. SpongeBob couldn't get here without a taxi. Because...
I love opening presents.
Look, everyone! It's my bow form! He exists separately from me.
I like the music on this stage. This game's got a good soundtrack on the whole. It's like a very SpongeBob sounding game.
I turned into a ball, Patrick! I'm Ball SpongeBob!
This puzzle's pretty weird. You gotta like lure the cannon to you. Well, great job. Well, we're getting there. Well, I don't like this puzzle. This is, like, not a great one, I feel like. It's a little weird.
Feel like a new sponge.
Okay. It's a little weird to angle. I gotta go back a bit. I think you can do that, but I think this is technically what you're supposed to do. I believe this is what the game intends, I think. Although I think you can just, be... Can you? Oh. I think you can just, like, hop up there, I'm pretty sure. Let me try. Yeah, you can also just do this. Maybe. Hold on, now I'm dedicated. Hold on, give me like an hour. Okay. You can do it, I've done this before. There we go. What do we emit? SpongeBob. You know what? You are so right. I think they should absolutely put SpongeBob in Smash with like a moveset based off this. He's got like a see like neutral special, neutral special, a B recovery, down smash. It's all there. Everyone's like Goku should break like the barrier for Smash. I think SpongeBob should. This is pretty. What is this statue of? What would his final smash be? Oh, it could be Goofy Goober Rock. You can like go, I'm a Goofy Goober, and he like sends out like the Goofy Goober guitar.
I feel like a new sponge.
I can imagine like the Sakurai like direct narrator voice going. When SpongeBob gets his final smash, he unleashes all-out attack with his Goofy Goober guitar.
I'm rollerific.
I like these robots. They're fun. Oh, Gary. SpongeBob's so fun. Look at him. I like these robots. I like green and purple is like one of my favorite color combinations. Truly a color combination for all the Luigi Waluigi shippers out there. That was that was a weird place to take that. Larry Boy. I can't wait for Larry Boy to come to Smash. No, that's what they're gonna. Here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna add Larry Boy to Smash from VeggieTales, and like Min Min has arms, like she's all arms, right? So like the reveal trailer is like Larry Boy versus Min Min, arms versus no arms. It's gonna be great. Hello there. Right, you used this joke for. I did use this joke for Rayman. I think it's a funny idea though. Like Rayman's trailer just to be like. Actually, hold on. I need this.
Oh, sparkly.
No, I do think it'd be funny if they put Rayman in Smash and his trailer was like with Min Min. It'd be like arms versus no arms. I think that'd be funny. Can I just say, Min Min's trailer is one of the best Smash trailers, I think. It's like a perfect trailer to me. It's got like everything I like in a Smash trailer. You get up there. I think it's on the other side. That's how you get up. Let's see. think actually you can do this. Oh no, you open back. Okay, I see. My favorite thing about Smash trailers is like the crossover element of them.
Push, 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 push.
Like the more like a Smash shows like a character crossing over, the better I think it is. So like that's why I think Simon's one of the best trailers. Like Luigi and Castlevania is like such a simple idea, but like they get so much out of it. And same with Min Min, like just like Captain Falcon and Kirby just hanging out in Min Min. That's fun. That's cute. I like that. And the animation's great. The music's great. Wonderful. Did you get up here in the original? I don't remember being able to get on top of this shop. Oh, there's something in there.
You, Patrick needs to do laundry. Fresh like a spring breeze.
They should have added Pac-Man and King DDD ramen. Could have gone the whole way. King K. Rool, Min Min, and Simon have my favorite trailers, I feel like. Did not go onto the bank. Yeah.
Around town.
Opinions on Violet's side, I feel like they have the worst trailer still to me, because I feel like... Because here's the thing, I feel like an important thing about like a Smash character trailer is like appealing to non-fans, like getting them excited too. And I feel like the problem with Violet's trailer is if you don't know anything about Violet, there's like nothing interesting in that trailer whatsoever. Like, imagine this, like instead of fighting like the villain from that game, she's fighting like, I don't know, like, she's fighting like Pac-Man instead. That'd be like funny, that'd be interesting. It's just not a very well executed trailer, I feel like. I do quote, "Join Smash Bros already! What are you waiting for?" Like all the time. I don't feel like all the Fire Emblem trailers are like that, cause like Robin and Lucina had a really good one, I feel like. Yeah, Robin and Lucina's trailer is really good, I feel like. Because they had like the whole Captain Falcon thing, and I think that makes them really fun. Okay, hold on. Hate that green hair bitch and trailer. Whenever like me and Seep are like talking, we do the fucking... You just do like that, except it's like Vanellope telling Ralph to join. Like, join Smash Bros already! What are you waiting for? And then Ralph's like, Vanellope! Vanellope, I'm joining Smash Bros!
Ralph! Ralph, we gotta go to the Smash Bros world!
I did it. So if Captain Falcon is the trailer, then it's gonna be good. That's the rule. Of course, Captain Falcon is the key. He's a funnier character than we've had before. I can't go Turbo, Vanellope! I can't join Smash Bros!
This door is locked from the inside. Who would do such a thing?
Captain Falcon kind of is like Smash's mascot. Him or Fox, probably.
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
I do love the Ken leak joke where he's just giving a thumbs up. All right, we go to the C needle now. I usually hold the C. No, we gotta go now. I think there's a wheel in there. Ken's funny. Ken from Streets. I swear you just jumped up here. I swear you could get on top of these in the original, couldn't you? Oh, well, I got it. Was the C needle ever actually a thing on the show? I think it's in the background. I think it's in the background a lot of episodes, but I don't think they actually go there. No, yeah, no, I agree. I think getting like super mad about Smash characters is silly. But like, I definitely am not gonna pretend like I care about. I do think like getting extremely mad about Smash characters is super silly though. Like it's a video game. We'll live. Hello there. Oh, look at him. This is so violent. It's really fun to hit them, is the problem. Like, there's a fun sound effect when the screen shakes.
Ah, there you are, boy. Someone's broken the sea needle.
That's horrible. The sea needle is the cradle of Crochet Corner.
Yes, yes it is. But what's more important is that there are tikis and shiny objects just outside the windows.
Tea needle.
Mr. Krabs, how can you think of money at a time like this?
Easy. I just clear my mind. Money, money, money. Now listen here, boy. You know that I'll give you golden spatulas if you bring me shiny objects. But I'm going to sweeten the deal. If you can break all the tikis here at the Sea Needle, I'll give you a bonus golden spatula.
Arg, 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 arg.
Why would I want to break the tikis, Mr. Krabs?
'Cause they were laughing at you and calling you funny names.
Oh, Mr. Krabs.
What kind of funny names?
You know, Spongebob butt pants.
That's not very funny.
No. But they said your mom was ugly.
Ugly? All right, Mr. Krabs, break them I shall. You've got a deal.
Ah, you crustacean. You know, it's funny, you're talking about, like, Bylethia, like, a backup character. One of my favorite, like, this is very clearly not a real, like, thing. One of my favorite, like, Smash rumors is,
Everyone looks like antfish from up here.
one of my favorite Smash rumors is, they originally intended to have Tracer in Smash, but then Blizzard fucked up with all that going on. So they just put Bylethia instead. It's obviously not real, but the concept is very funny to me. I can do this. I'm very good at this. Violet's punished Tracer. I can do it, don't worry. Just... Where's the sound effects when, like, I hit these? It's very shockingly difficult to aim. What's going on right now? I can't... Well, I'm doing it now. This is very weird. It's like no sound effects. Alright. I'm already Tracer. Have you all seen, like, that Disney game? Like, the Disney MOBA game where they clearly wanted to, like... It was clearly made around the time, like, of Overwatch. It's called, like... It's called, like, Disney Mirrorverse. And, like... There's, like, Overwatch redesigns for all the characters. And, like, Sully looks like Winston. I can do it. Okay, I did it. Look up Disney Mirrorverse and just look at the images of Winston. Do I have to get the shiny objects? I just realized that. You got to get the shiny ones, too. Alright. There we go.
Wow! Everyone looks like antfish from up
Did I do it right? Did I get it? Like a cutscene that's supposed to activate? I don't know. Shut up. Leave me alone. I think sexy Lego is something else.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
I got an achievement. I got Sponge Smasher. You do all 3 hooks. Okay. I was just making sure. Disney has like 400 MOBA apps I learned recently. There's Disney Mirrorverse, there's like Disney like Epic Super Quest or whatever. There's one with like Darkwing Duck in it, I think. Oh, yeah, there's one with Darkwing Duck. There's like Disney Epic Quest or something. There's like 100. There's Disney Crossy Roads, my favorite MOBA. Is there one with Kermit? I think not. No. I think Disney forgets they own the Muppets most of the time. The dating one is Twisted Wonderland. Disney has Kermit the Frog on their hands. They just will never use him for anything because they're cowards. Oh, fuck these dudes.
I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of heights.
Enemy's hard. Alright, cool. Oh boy. Alright. They nerfed the chunks hard. This one's the hardest, because you gotta like hit him from the bottom, I think, to get the stone ones. It's a stone, Spongebob! You didn't make it! I'm a chuckster robot.
Love opening presents.
Mirror Bros has Scrooge as a play. Yeah, it does. It has Scrooge and Darkwing Duck in it, and like someone from like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Forget his name. And it's someone from Gargoyles too. It's very weird. It's like the one time Disney like hardcore references like a lot of their shit, like old shows. But when are they gonna add Scott Ledgerdy from Teacher's Pet? He was born on the wrong end of the leash. He was a dreamer and a little schemer. How do you fucking get that? Alright, I think I have to like do it right when I'm almost down, like get the extra distance. Nope. This is hard. SpongeBob hard moments. Number 1, Patrick's Rock. It's a rock, so it's hard. That's Stone Tiki just floating. Is that Stone Tiki just floating? Is it falling? It looks like no, it's not falling. It's just floating. No, it's not being carried by anything. Look, see the stone one's just floating. Geez, let me see if like destroying the floating thing will like do anything. Okay, now there we go. It dropped. Looks like it like got moved. Like its like model got moved, but its collision was the same or something. All right, last one. Give me like 4 years, I'll get there. When I get, if I don't get this in the next 5 minutes, I'll stream Disney Mirror Quests instead. But I touched it. Yeah, this is the only hard one. This is like the only hard one in the entire game. Jeez, how do you... What's the timing on this? Disney Mirror Quest isn't out? How are they gonna let me play it then? Come on, Disney, send me an early copy. Let me play it early. Let me talk about Overwatch solely. I'm like touchy and like nothing's happening. See, like I tap it and like nothing happens. Oh, there we go. I didn't get the floating one, of course, though, so I gotta get the floating one now. That's great. And the stone tiki's glitching out again. Jeez Louise. This is going great. At least we can look at SpongeBob's ass the entire time. Yep, another sponge ass episode. Yeah, this is not the best right now. I don't even know what to do. I have to like get under it. Jeez Louise. I don't remember this being this hard originally. They nerfed SpongeBob's ass. This is the only Bungie area where we have to actually do anything. It's probably for the... Yeah! I can't, like, touch it is the problem. Like, I'm touching, nothing will happen. There we go! Thank God, okay. One more just for the road. Alright, I assume we have to go talk to Mr. Krabs now.
Good work, boy. Here's the golden spatula, like I promised.
We did it. Alright. They removed SpongeBob's ass victory pose before release. They actually buffed SpongeBob's ass because it's a fully modeled now instead of a line. Great discussion going on here.
Met the Sponginator. Fresh like a spring breeze.
SpongeBob ass moments. It seems like a compilation on YouTube, like SpongeBob ass moments #4.
Up for a game of SpongeBob? Meow.
Oh, oops.
Yes, thanks for noticing. I have been working out. Meow. Not done? Doesn't that mean meow? Oh, that's the entrance to the rooftops, which leads to the lighthouse? Uh-huh. There's another golden spatula. I could really use that. Meow.
Meow.
What do you mean, get Sandy to help me? I can get through this. Meow, meow. Oh, that gap looks big. Okay, I'm definitely not making that jump. How is anyone going to get across there? Uh-oh, more robots. Holy Dutchman's ghost! That gap looks impossible! And impassable! Okay, I'll go get Sandy to help me out.
I'm sorry, Gary. Let's go get Sandy, who's objectively like the best character in the game, pretty much. Anyone back here? Okay, no. Let's go get Sandy. I like his arms flop. There we go. Now we're Sandy.
Take that.
Sandy's like the best. Cause she can like do this. And she has her lasso. She's got like a lot. Sandy kind of is the Dixie Kong of this game. Is the best way to put it. She doesn't have a triple jump, but she can float.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
I also feel like Sandy's like slightly faster than the other two, like a bit faster. That might just be my mind though. Tiny Kong.
Hey, Gary.
The crying noise is really good, yeah. What's going on with these flowers? I just realized this. A little fucked up looking. Down there. Gotta keep my eye out for the wheels. Doesn't look like anything's down there though. Hey, you said hey Gary right after my cat meowed. Is your cat named Gary? Up there. I gotta keep my eye out for the wheels. Here where all of them are. No, his name is Ace. Can't believe it. Super monster combo. A funny little. All cats are funny little fellas. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. My cat's name is. What the holy? There's so many Ace cats in chat. I gotta work my way back to where I was. I think I'm going the wrong way. No. Wait. Am I stuck? Oh, wait, no. I can get back. There we go. Easy fix. It's like in Chicken Little, when Chicken Little goes up to bat.
That's for messing with Texas.
Thank you, Sandy. It's like when Chicken Little, when like he goes up the bat, and then all like the people on the other team go easy out, and then Chicken Little gets the points and wins the game. That's what that's like. Bloody Spongebob theory. Bloody Gur's the funniest thing in the world. They just fucking did that. Oh, I gotta hold it. That's the problem. I keep not holding it. Then I would just get back to Gary. Yeah. Bloody Gur's funny because, like, people like think it's like a spiteful thing, and they just did it as a joke. So if you know what Bloody Gur is, and like Invader Zim, like at certain frames, like I mean like very specific, like short frames, like one frame, there'll be like a bloody like version of the Gur, like a static bloody image of Gur. It's like in a few episodes, like in some very cryptic places. Like there's one episode where it's like on Zim's foot for like 1 second or something. I think the most like famous one is like the one of the like I think like it's the episode where they go Zim what, like that bit. In the intro to that episode, you can see Bloody Gur pretty easily.
I'm getting dizzy just watching.
There's some pretty. Look up Bloody Gur later. Like look up all the locations of it. It's pretty funny. Like where they put it. I was in fact very scared of Bloody Gur as a kid. Yeah, no, Bloody Gur's real. It's like it sounds like it'd be a joke, but I'm telling the truth. Bloody Gur is absolutely real. There we go. 7-Eleven. Go get your free Slurpee on 7-Eleven day. Not this year though, probably, because you should probably stay inside instead of getting Slurpees. I think every should have like a fucked up Bloody Gur type Easter egg. Like, I think there should be like Bloody Lincoln Loud. Remember the Mr. Mime Slurpee? I wish I had the Mr. Nothing in my area had the Mr. Mime Slurpee. It made me so upset. I never got to taste the Mr. Mime Slurpee.
The shinier the better.
It's all I ever wanted was Mr. Mime Slurpee. When they make Detective Pikachu 2, they better bring back Mr. Mime Slurpee. So I can know the bliss of tasting it. What? Rosie, you got it? Oh, that's no fair.
Hey Larry, what's shaking?
What's shaking? Andy's a very funny character. Like, just in concept.
Sandy! Boy, am I glad to see you. I need your help. My TV reception has been terrible lately. I need to have someone replace my old antenna with this shiny new one.
Yes, sir. That there antenna is shinier than a $3 bill. Well, why don't you replace it yourself?
I'm not really much of a jumper.
So, what's jumping got to do with it?
Because the old antenna is up there.
Woo! That's taller than a glass of Texas iced tea.
Texas iced
The
tea.
robots have blocked off that building, and I can't do all those fancy moves you and Spongebob do to get across these gaps. All I can do is flex. Wanna see?
Yeah, great.
She does not give a shit.
Oh, that? It's yours if you replace it with a new one.
Oh, thank you for coming.
Well, I have been getting bad TV reception in the tree dome. Okay, Larry, you got a deal.
I started watching the new DuckTales recently because it was highly talked up, and I'm enjoying it. But like a Ben Schwartz scream disappoint me because I'm under the impression it was in every episode. I'm sorry I hyped it up. I'm sorry I hyped up Ben Schwartz scream. Ah! Hold on.
Uncle Scrooge, you gotta let me do it. Look it, I can do it.
Pushing a simple button.
Ah!
Fine. Push, 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 push. I love opening presents. Cha-ching!
Is there anything up here? Or is it just... Oh, yeah, sock.
Another find for Patrick.
Say the line, Ryan. Ah! I opened the box, too. You cannot eat the rich laddie. Oh, hello there. This set really is great, like... You know, in the original version of this game, those were all like 2D images, like there's clothes in the background. Very fun. They updated that. Oh. I think this one's scary. Hold on. I think she, like, dies. She's fucking dead. Holy shit. She's fucking dead. It's very weird because you can see this enemy a lot earlier than like the cutscene. Because he's in the Sky Needle, like as we saw. I'm surprised they don't do it there, because like you're more likely to. I guess the Sky Needle's optional, but this I don't know. Coral soda cola. It is a very cute robot, though. You're right.
There's another one.
8-11.
That's better.
Finally, they made a sequel to 7-Eleven.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
I actually live in Texas, and Sandy made me feel very special about that. Sandy is the first gay Texas squirrel. Fries and everyone! She's trapped. Sandy cannot escape. The game is over. You've lost. Oh! That's Kelp Mountain! I just realized that. That's oh, yeah, it's the mountain level in the background. Huh. Cool. Oh yeah, you can lasso them in air now too. Yeah, I just realized that. You like grab enemies while you're in air. Oh wow. Mario Sunshine, eat your heart out. That is like the best part of Mario. That's one of my favorite things about Mario Sunshine is like being able to see it at later levels. I think it's cool when like a game feels like a world. Like you can just like see other levels. It's very neat to me. Ah, jeez. Try again. You can see the chub bug and fight. Oh, cool. That's what I like about Mario Odyssey too. I just like when a game feels like a world. It's very fun to me. The holding thing on this, like the fact you get to hold it now is a little awkward. Oh my god, well. So in the Spongebob movie game, Patrick gets this ability that Sandy has to like lasso onto things. But instead it's like his tongue. That's a very funny way. Like, so like instead of like Texas symbols, it's like a floating ice cube and he uses his tongue to like swing around. Yeah! Right! Hiya!
Messing with Texas.
Fry! Fry!
Refreshed.
I need to stop already. When you enter Goo Lagoon, be sure to turn the camera around because the background detail is cool. Okay, I remember that. Smoothie! I don't know if I'm gonna get to Goo Lagoon tonight. I might if people were open to like a 3-ish hour stream. We'll see. I don't like keeping people too long, and I'm fine like spacing things apart. She's stuck again. Alright. This way. You already saw Goo Lagoon last time. It was full of gum. I guess you're right. I went backwards. I just realized that. Oh my god, they buffed Sandy. I just realized. Yeah, so you can lasso in the air now, too. You couldn't do that originally. Sandy was already good, and she's even better now. Sandy was already, like, the best character in the game, and now she's even better. They should put Sandy in Smash. They should.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
SpongeBob's underwear.
Okay, that's better.
Bam. I do like how the robots parts like kind of stay around for a bit after you defeat them. They just kind of fall over the place. Oh jeez. I just realized this. So SpongeBob and Patrick get hurt by the goo because they can't swim. That's the whole thing of the show. Is there a single level in the game where Sandy like see goo? I feel like all of Sandy's levels don't have goo in them, because, Sandy never... Yeah, okay, so that's right, because Sandy can swim. Because, SpongeBob and Patrick see in, they see it in the beach level next, and they see it in, Jellyfish Fields, and Sandy never sees it. Yeah, technically the Flying Dutchman has, like, its own version of goo, but it's like toxic water, so it makes more sense. It's evil goo. Yeah, Sandy only gets hurt by, like, evil goo. That's not what you want to call it. That's how they get around Sandy, I guess. That is cool that they thought about that. Acid. It's called evil goo, Lynn, not acid. Gosh. It's evil goo. No, it's cool that they thought about that, because Sandy can't swim, unlike SpongeBob and Patrick. Where did I go down here? Oh, suck.
Ooh. Do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
Yes. They nerfed the explosion tech for the Tiki. Did they? I haven't really noticed.
Good riddance.
God, but no, Sandy being able to last on air kind of makes her, like, she was already the best character in the game, but, like, now she's even better. I think she deserves it.
It shines.
Alright.
Patrick will be glad to
I
have
think, the last wheel's in here, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, I hope it is. Are you ready, kids? Set, go. So if you haven't played the multiplayer for this game, it's basically this, but like 4 hours long. It's like a giant horde mode. I don't know if I'm gonna ever stream the multiplayer mode for this game. I might check it out. Like, I might get someone to play with me. No, yeah. You know, movie game has levels like this too. The what mode? There's a multiplayer mode. It's like a horde mode where you fight a bunch of enemies.
I don't think he needs a hand.
It doesn't look very good, but I'd be interested in trying it. A lot of the cut content they promise is in the multiplayer mode, like assets from Patrick's stream is there, Robo Squidward's there, the buff of arm Spongebob is there. I think there's parts of Gloveland in it too, maybe. Am I stuck? Oh, okay. I feel so. If you weren't aware, Patrick's stream is a cut level from like the original game, and so it was cut in the original, and it's in the files for this one too, which means they probably planned on bringing it back fully. Nice.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most
But it seems like they didn't have the time to do it.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
It's a little upsetting, like, because you could tell they wanted to do more. They didn't have the time. You think you get a sock for doing this? Get a sock. Yep. Nice.
Another find for Patrick.
Yeah, I get why they cut Glove World, because Goo Lagoon Pier is basically the same thing. I do wish they got Patrick's stream back, but I get it.
Hey there, SpongeBob.
Bubble buddy.
Alright, that's not where I am. That's not where I am either. Into the road, come back with the cruise bubble. Okay, so I just need to get this back and then we come back later with the cruise bubble. Got it. I should warp. Game should never be rushed, and I feel like this game's a good example. Yeah.
Bob, I'm impressed. How did you fight?
Well, there were these robots. I met Sandy, and the lighthouse was...
Okay. Sorry I asked.
Thanks, Mrs. Puff. Now I'll help you guys evacuate.
But SpongeBob, you don't have a driver's license.
Oh, don't I?
No, you don't.
Well, if I don't, then what's this?
There it is.
A library card.
Oh.
No, yeah, this game was rushed, and you could tell. But I will say, for being rushed, it turned out a lot better. There's a lot of worse rushed games out there. Alright, that's it for now. There's a golden spatula and 2 socks I need to come back and find later, though, because I need the cruise bubble.
So, do you want to trade shiny of that's quality?
Yeah, we'll sell out to Mr. Krabs.
Your treasure chest's looking at...
Okay, we get one for Patrick.
Wow, SpongeBob,
You found some.
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
Yeah, the dev team for this has been like very communicative. I imagine they'll patch stuff out.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula.
I don't speak Italian.
Alright, so we could actually do the boss fight right now if we wanted to, but I think we should probably do Goo Lagoon first. Do I want to do that now? Do I want to save it? Maybe we'll start Goo Lagoon. If I get tired, maybe I'll stop. Let's go to it at least. I don't mind going for like another hour. I'm more worried about other people.
Goo Lagoon, a sun-drenched beach of sludge at the bottom of the sea. But all is not well here on Paradise.
Alright, I was told to turn around. Oh! That's cool. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's cute. Like the parking lot, you can see their homes. I like they kind of added more stuff to like give it a sense of world in this. You can see jellyfish fields in the background. That's a city. No, it's jellyfish fields. That's cool. It's really cool. I can see the chum. Oh, you can see the chum bucket over there too. You can see Shandy's tree dome, I think too. That's really cool. That's really cool. Alright. Check it out. I forgot the button. We haven't used the SpongeBob's Up special to Smash appearance that much.
I love opening presents.
Oh, it's fucking Nerdbot. Look at his glasses. He's a dork. I thought it said Moonrise. This robot's called Monsoon. Watch out for his lightning attack. Enemies are really cute.
You just met the Sponginator.
God, that fish model looks like it was made in 5 minutes with the Blender default. What? Be nice. Where'd he go? I was gonna look at him. Is the fish dead? Is she gone? That fish is dead. There's Larry. He'll live like Larry.
SpongeBob, do I look burned?
Well, you do look a little red.
Barnacles! That darn robot.
Robot?
Yeah, a big robot stole everybody's sunscreen.
I like the robots are doing like very petty like crimes, like stealing sunscreen and steering wheels.
Oh no! Everyone will burn, and then they'll get all itchy and peel.
Exactly! You can't spend a day at the beach without sunscreen. That sun is way too hot. That robot is out on the island. Nobody can get to him. SpongeBob, maybe you can use those sun reflectors to point the sun's rays on that robot. If you hit one of the buttons on the side of a lifeguard tower, the reflector will turn. Connect all the towers.
There is something very funny about hearing SpongeBob characters like talk about gameplay elements.
Then all you have to do is swim out to the island and turn the big reflector
SpongeBob.
on the robot.
Arg, SpongeBob me boyo. Press the A button to jump. Arg, arg, arg.
Here. And protect the babes.
But I, can't swim.
So you want to talk about boss refights? I feel like the easiest way to make like boss refights is a thing is just add like the bosses like the pause menu. I guess they already are, aren't they? Can you not refight the bosses actually? Because they're here. Can you not refight them? Because like it looks like you can. Maybe just I don't know. I'll see when we get there. The arenas are empty. That's weird. Feels like you should just be able to refight them. Okay. We do need Patrick for this little bit. The bosses in this game are fun. It'd be cool if you could, you fight them. I can't wait to get the Patrick boss, because that one scared me as a kid. The Patrick boss fight scared me as a kid. Epic fail. Actually, I think all the boss fights kind of scared me as a kid, but Patrick's the one who scared me the most, like Robo Patrick. I think it's just like the music, like the atmosphere of that fight. It's a little spooky. Right. Press the wrong button. Alright. Yeah, I got that wrong. Every time I hear like a buzzer noise, I just think of that episode of It's Always Sunny, where like Dennis and them go like on a game show, and the buzzer noise keeps like annoying him, and he just gets like increasingly angry about it. Nope. Alright, cool. We're good. It's all set up. Oh, so, I'm not gonna talk about it too much here, because it's probably gonna be a podcast topic later. Adventure Time's, Distant Lands came out today, the first episode, the, BMO one. And, I liked it. It was very good. If you like BMO, I have great news for you. It's BMO. It's BMO stuff. BMO's very cute. I like BMO. Yeah, Patrick though. I don't want to like say like too much about it because like I feel like me and Seep I'd probably want to talk about that on the podcast. When's the next podcast? Probably Monday. So about the podcast, it doesn't really like have like a specific like every schedule thing. I'd say like we just do about 2 to 3 per month, and like usually on a Monday. It might be like on a Tuesday sometimes. It's like something isn't working out. I did count the Ice Age stream as an episode. I do want to do one this week though, because I feel like we want to talk about both that and I might get Liv on because I think she'd want to talk about Ninjala with us. The new season of Futurama. You and your bits. Oh jeez. We need to talk. There's no new season of Futurama. Don't believe Rosa's lies. No, don't believe Rosa's lies about There's no new season of Futurama. Don't believe her tall tales. Alright, this is the hard one. This is where they try to trick you. Hey, Spongebob. Fuck. This is all just for a sock, too. This is even for a spatula. I will get this sock. I'm fucking dedicated now. I will. Look at this fucking sock. Patrick will collect the sock for SpongeBob to give it back to Patrick. Hey, SpongeBob, that sock looks familiar. Jeez. Are you gone 100%? I'll try. I probably need to like look up where a few socks are, but that's about it. I could probably get everything else. I wish this game had Jinjos. It would be the Jinjos of SpongeBob. The Meeps? I guess so. Plankton's family? Oh my god. Does this game have anything extremely difficult 100%? Not really. I mean, there's a few, like, annoying spatulas, but that's, like, about it. Getting the socks is a little difficult, too, but that's, like, about it. There's a pretty, like, brutal, like, surfing, like, sliding level in, like, Kelp Forest. Kelp Forest is definitely the worst one in general. But that's about it. For the most part, it's like pretty straightforward. Alright. Alley-oop. A 2D platform, SpongeBob platform on Apple Arcade. Pretty good. I forgot Apple Arcade was even a thing. Isn't that where like the new Shantae game came out or something? Just like Apple Arcade. Did it come out anywhere else? Or was it just, my god, 4th time's the charm! Don't worry, everyone. 4th time's the charm. You know, speaking of, like, Apple and, like, its products, I feel a little bad for, like, that fucking show the Bob's Burgers people did that's, like, on, like, Apple TV, because I feel like nobody's talking about it because it's on Apple TV. I don't know anyone who has Apple TV. I've heard no one mention the existence of Apple TV ever. There's way too many fucking streaming services. It's gonna, like, overblow. I think we're getting to that point. There's way too many streaming services. And, like, between, like... There we go. I did it. They invented cable again. No, there's just way too many at this point. I think it's about to, like, collapse on itself a little. Because, Netflix and, like, I'd say Disney Plus have pretty much everything. And even they're starting to lose things. And there's other streaming services. It's a mess right now. I think I need Spongebob again. Actually, let's go get him. Hey, Spongebob! Make sure to get the new streaming service. You can check new episodes out. Oh, you know, speaking of Nickelodeon, who's hyped for Garfield on Nickelodeon? Come on, no, what? What? Nobody's excited for Garfield on Nickelodeon? You can meet Lincoln Loud.
Children's balloons have been overfilled. They're carrying the children out of control.
I don't know, Mrs. Puff. It looks like they're having a lot of fun.
Yes, too much fun if you ask me. You can save the children by bubble bashing each of the balloons. Bubble bash all the balloons, then come see me for a reward.
Can do, Mrs. Puff.
Who owned Garfield up to this point? Was it just like the creator of Garfield? Did he just have all the rights to Garfield up to now? Why am I forgetting the name of Garfield's creator? Great job on the cat cartoon. Jim Davis. Yeah, Jim Davis, yeah. Yeah, no, Jim Davis had all the rights to it. Have you all seen, like, that city that's, like, completely themed to Garfield in real life? It's, like, Garfield statues everywhere. There's, like, a video on it. I watched it recently. It's, like, very fast. Imagine living in Garfield City.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you.
I want to live in a city completely themed to Garfield. Garfield's like such an interesting like property because like the whole thing of Garfield is he does nothing. Like Garfield's whole shtick is he does nothing. So like whenever they try to do more with Garfield, it feels very like, what do you do?
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
Like, oh, here's the one where Garfield joins a superhero team. As he's known to do. Does anyone here watch the Garfield show on Cartoon Network? It's like a fever trip of a show. Garfield on Cartoon Network, the Garfield show, does not feel like a real show whatsoever. I think like Seep described like John feeling like an NPC in that show, like he just exists like state things. He does feel like that. Have y'all seen the scene from the Garfield show? Like they didn't have time to render a scene, so it just appears completely unrendered. I have to go around. Okay. Oh well. Okay. No, there's a scene from the I don't remember which one. There's a scene where like Garfield walks off screen, and then he walks back on screen, and then suddenly like John and him aren't fully rendered. You can see like all the production like numbers and stuff. Look it up. I think you could probably find just look up Garfield like unrendered scene or something. Friends are there to help you get by. Is Garfield and Friends the one where he like talks about dragging a clown out to the street and killing it or something? What was that about? What the fuck was that about, Garfield? Garfield, why do you want to do that? There was an egg with legs. Is a Garfield? Yeah, there's that thing, the chicken, or whatever it is. It's a bird. Egg with legs is from Jim Davis' other thing. Egg with legs is not from Norm the Gnat. I skipped the dialogue by accident. Oops. Cheated.
Thank goodness the children are safe.
Alright. Where's even heard of Norm the Gnat? They don't here know what Norm the Gnat even is. I have. Norm of the North. If you don't know what Norm the Gnat is, it was Jim Davis's comic before he made Garfield. It's not amazing. It's kind of it kind of is just Garfield but less funny and about bugs. What's up with these things? Like, hold on. All the enemies in the game are robots, and there's just these things. Open this. I do want to take Patrick into the castle. Do these guys get an intro cutscene? The fire dudes or the weather dude? Because the weather dude does, but these fire dudes don't. Because they're just in this level. Wait, thank you. gonna do this. That gets me a sock. I don't know what's up with these fire. They're just in this. I believe they're just in this level, so they're just a little weird. I want to take Patrick, so I need him for that thing over there. Hey everyone, it's me. I'm back.
So, what are you supposed to be? I'm a starfish. What are you? I'm a figment of Spongebob's imagination.
My God.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
Ooh, good presents.
I'm a figment of SpongeBob's imagination. I'm sorry, Patrick. I'm sorry, Patrick. I didn't mean to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight you look constipated. I'm sorry, Patrick. My favorite part of that epic cartoon beatbox battle is the part where he goes, "You're losing to the goof."
Carry a lot of stuff around. How many of these do I have?
I'll come back for that later. I love the part in that song where he goes, "You're losing to the goof." Hey, like if you agree, in the SpongeBob versus Deadpool cartoon beatbox battle video, SpongeBob should have won. Deadpool's rap beatbox in that video sucked. Oh, okay. SpongeBob's beatbox in that video was so much better than Deadpool's. Like, come on. Who's with me? Alright. How do you get up there? Do I have to wait for it to get higher? Oh, no, okay. Deadpool one's because Reddit. Yeah, that's all there is. SpongeBob's was so much better. Oh. I think the most unbalanced cartoon beatbox battle of all time was Mario versus Sonic beatbox battle, because like Sonic's was so much better. Like Sonic went supersonic. It's not fair. Patrick's dead again. Mario's was just like very basic. Sonic was like, Sonic went in. He did the supersonic beatbox. Oh. You can't mess with supersonic. You can't mess with supersonic. Alright. Here we go. Alright, now we can do the Patrick secret. Hey SpongeBob, check this out! SpongeBob bought Rehydrated secret code! At the end of Sponge on the Run, like, Patrick will be playing on his Nintendo Switch that he has. He's gonna turn to SpongeBob and he's gonna go, "Hey SpongeBob, check this out! SpongeBob Rehydrated secret code! Yeah!" I think every video movie should have like a secret code at the end. I like how Patrick laughs like Goofy. What movie did that? That was Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed that did that. They did the Game Boy Advance secret code. Scooby goes, "Game Boy Advance secret code?" You needed the Game Boy Advance secret code to beat Scooby-Doo 2 on the Game Boy Advance? You needed it? Because the game came out before the movie, they wanted to prevent spoilers. I guess that makes sense. Did he get over there? Good reason to. God, can you imagine if games did that now? I guess that's just DLC. I guess the advancement of like needing a code to see the ending is just like post-game DLC with the true ending.
Oh, goody, another one. Kaboom! Oh, this one goes boom.
No way they didn't just put in SD2. Mario Odyssey 2 Season Pass.
Hey, Gary.
Oh god. Every time I hear the word like Season Pass or something, I'm exhausted immediately.
Hello, Gary. What's new?
What's new?
Don't say. Squidward bought a new sweater. Oh, he's so crazy.
He's so crazy.
Ow. And there's a golden spatula at the end of this cave. Wow.
I hear Season Pass or like gacha or like surprise boxes or whatever they're using to get around it now. It's so tiring. I'm exhausted by like modern game things at this point. Remember when they like they made like version exclusive Pokemon movies? Like they made the movie they made the same movie twice. But one of the movies had the legendary from white, and one version had the like legendary from black. There was like slightly different plot elements in each of them. I got the sock.
Ready for another fantastic day.
Imagine being like the animator, who like your director comes up to you and says, "Hey, you need to make this like 2 different, slightly different versions of the same scene." How do you think theaters felt about that? Like, theaters had, like, air the Pokemon movie. Like, oh, we need to, like, take up 2 different theaters for our Pokemon movie. Like, imagine, like, being, like, the theater owner is like, okay, we need you to, like, dedicate 2 theaters to our movie because there's 2 slightly different versions of them to play.
I love opening presents.
Jeez. That should beat anyone involved with the task of that.
Take that.
No, yeah, my hottest Pokemon take is I think the version exclusive thing is incredibly outdated and they should stop doing it. Oh, also, hold on.
Just my size.
There it is. We get a double meme. Could SpongeBob do the chicken or like surprise face? Here's the double meme, SpongeBob. Come on. Come on, give us the double meme. Do a meme. That's not the meme. Give me a second, he'll do it. Give us a double meme, SpongeBob. Give us a double meme explosion. Come on. Come on, SpongeBob. I've dropped like 5 viewers. Come on, SpongeBob. This is all I have left. Come on. Yes! We did it! It's the double meme explosion. Yeah, no, this game already has mods. I saw. I saw a Yoshi mod for this game. I think I wouldn't be surprised if, like, this game being easy to mod was intentional. I saw someone mod the multiplayer version of Squidward into single player. I figured that was gonna happen, yeah. I kind of knew the second there was like multiple characters in multiplayer, they would like mod them into the main game. New Squiddy mode. Alright, and there are... I need to get Patrick real fast. There's something we could do with him. Hey, SpongeBob. Join Smash Bros already. What are you waiting for?
Ooh, a present in every one. Woo, up we go.
When SpongeBob performs his final smash, we'll all join him for an all-out attack.
Hey, this is mine.
I think my favorite, like, version of, like, a character getting the smash reveal joke we made is, like, the one where it's, like, Manny from Ice Age. And he goes, "Don't worry, Sid. We'll help you out." Then, don't worry. For your final smash, we'll join you for an all-out attack. A Smash Direct host by Patrick. 1 second. Alright. I'm gonna get SpongeBob for this thing, because I know where Sokka is. I think it'd be easier with him. SpongeBob's a bit more limber. Roger Rabbit him next to Sokka, right? I can't stop thinking about this. Like, I think Patrick would be animated next to Sakurai, like Roger Rabbit in. He'd be like a flash animated Patrick. You could tell where like the tweening is.
That's SpongeBob, alright.
I think like SpongeBob's friends could like take turns like talking about his moves. Like Square go, when that Neanderthal uses his up special, he soars to the sky with his annoying Viking bubble helmet. Oh, how it annoys me so. Squidward is the saddest soul of all. Nice.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
This game mistakenly has VR stuff in it. That's interesting. I wonder if they were planning that, because it seems like they had a lot of stuff they wanted to do.
Ray, go away. Another pine for Patrick.
That's the last Sokka in this area, I believe. The Corrin trailer commentary deals. Why do they only get those Fire Emblem characters, huh? Why do Fire Emblem characters only get the character commentary? When SpongeBob gets in, he'll finally get it. SpongeBob! When SpongeBob grabs his final smash, let's heat up with him for an all-out attack with the Goofy Goober Rock Hotel. You think the movie affected the dev time for this game? We know for a fact it did, yeah.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Hey, Mr. Krabs.
Sorry, lad, but the carnival is closed. A pesky robot has taken over me ticket booth. And worse, me money. If you help me get rid of that no-good robot, I'll give you a big reward.
Smoothie time. Now, we talked about this earlier. I think it's a shame Sponge on the Run got delayed to 2021. But it's kind of no one's fault but Viacom for waiting so long on it. So they waited till like the last second. They really wanted to put it in theaters, it seems like. But they just waited way too long for it. You need on CBS All Access. I want my reward now. I think he says something if you go back and talk to him. Hold on.
Not exactly what I had in mind. I hope my insurance covers all this. Why don't you try something less expensive? Or, I mean, dangerous. I need them crazy robots cleared out of the bumper boats. When you've destroyed them all, come back and see me.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Krabs. I talked about this like last time. Mr. Krabs is like a lot smaller than you think he'd be. It's like, look, Patrick's taller than him.
I will crush them.
He's a manlet, crablet. Ouch. Mega combo.
When that Neanderthal grabs his final smash, we join him for an all-out attack.
Who would say it? Who says it when he grabs the final smash?
Arg, 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 arg. When SpongeBob grabs the final smash, we help him out.
So that has Sandy energy.
Yeehaw! When SpongeBob grabs his final smash, we all join him for an all-out attack. Woohoo!
Gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
I think Squidward will explain his taunts. Like, I think, like, when they talk about SpongeBob's taunts, I think he's Squidward narrating it, like,
That Neanderthal has so many taunts. That annoying laugh of his. He brings it around town, too.
what would SpongeBob taunts be? Like, one of them would absolutely be, like, him laughing, like, he just goes, ah! Oh, wait, is this it? I like how you touch the sides, you get hurt. Let's let Patrick have this. Let him have this. Just let him enjoy it for a moment. Okay.
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right. Well, he is a whistle.
Alright, where's Smoothies? I think it's up here. I think we're almost to Smoothies. We're almost to Smoothie Yummies. We cannot do this yet. Oh. Okay.
Is this all? I thought it was gonna be an ice cream cone.
Thought it was gonna be an ice cream cone. Alright. Do you think we need SpongeBob for an upcoming section, though? I think there's a bungee thing up here. SpongeBob has a very satisfying jump in this game, because he like kind of swashes as he does it. He swings his arm. Okay, yeah, we need Patrick for that. We need SpongeBob for a bungee thing. I'll do that first. Let's do the bungee thing. Smoothies with insight. I know where the where the bungee, where the smoothies are. It's like the easiest spatula in the whole game. Like the easiest one to get. Alright, let's go get Patrick. Ryan, are there mods for this game? There are. There's a Squidward. I saw a Yoshi one and there's a Squidward one. I might try them. We'll see. I'll take a look at them, maybe like a bonus stream or something. Alright. Come on, guys, let's go.
That water looks mighty cold. I will crush them.
Ah, jeez.
So shiny.
Nice.
Hey, this is mine.
This is mine. I want a Sonic mod. Oh, there'll be a Sonic mod. There's a Sonic mod for everything. Sonic's gonna be playable in this game like next week. And eventually, like, the Sonic fandom, who are like gods of modding, will like make a whole new like Sonic game within the Spongebob. All right, hold on. I need to be quiet.
Smoothies! Yummy!
Hold on.
Smoothies! Yummy! Smoothies! Yummy! Smoothies! Yummy! Smoothies! Yummy! Smoothies! Yummy!
Okay, that's enough. Somebody asked what PC I'm using, a laptop. I use an Alienware one. I don't know what version of it, but that's what I use. It's a pretty high. It can run like 3D programs and shit. It's a pretty advanced one. But I assume most decent laptops can run this game. It's not too technically involved. I want to get the purple. I want to get the purple. I need the purple. How much did it cost? I believe it was like slightly discounted when I got on Steam. It's like it's usually 30, but I think I got it for like 25-ish. I mean, the laptop or the game? I don't remember how much the laptop cost. Because we got ours discounted a bit. I don't remember those. I'm sorry. You might have to look that up. Like I technically have 2 laptops. I have one I use for like things, and I have one I use for streaming. Yeah. I have 2. I'm never gonna get that.
That's much better. Smoothies! Yummy!
Smoothies. One more time.
Smoothies! Yummy! Smoothies!
Guess. I need to stop. Scoobies! Yummy. Don't do this again. I promise. I'm done with smoothies. Yummy. The smoothies yummy era of my life is over. I promise.
Here is your reward.
What a great line. Smoothie guy yummy moments. Alright. I remember Mr. Krabs said that in the show. His iconic line. What do we have left here? That is the main one. Is this the bowling one? Or is it down here? Oh, I think it's down here actually. It's the last one. I think the bowling one's a sock. Yeah, okay, it's over there. Play it safe. Go. Smoothies! Yummy. Is this Uke of Laylee? A Spongebob and Laylee, the impossible layer. Alright, and the last sock is probably the bowling minigame. So we got everything. We'll come back to that sock later. Spongebob and Mario, impossible layer. I love when I can just say words and like everyone's like, oh yeah, of course, a Spongebob and Mario, impossible layer. Makes total sense, Ryan. Great job, Queen. Keep going. don't get a soccer ball, you just shiny objects. Did I missing one? Oh boy. I'll have to find that sock later then. Alright. Thank you. You know, when Patrick said smoothie, I was drinking some. Are you enjoying your smoothie, Rosa? You enjoying your smoothie? Was it yummy? As they say? I love the concept that nobody could stop this fucking one robot. This one robot just sitting on top of a bunch of boxes. Alright.
Congratulations, Spongebob! You're king of the beach! Here, have a golden spatula.
Alrighty. If I miss any socks, I'll probably just do a dedicated like sock rehunt stream, probably near the end. So we're missing one here, two there. I know where probably two of those are there, and a lot here. There's a lot of socks in this one. But I don't want to like break the flow of like going from level to level. I'll come back with the socks probably. RyanRibbity's sock stream. I like how Spongebob drowned in this. We're just gonna walk back. It's okay. Just kidding, I don't want to... World 1 is kind of the biggest one, huh? They kind of get smaller as time goes on. Alright. Guess we should probably do the boss fight now, huh? Probably go do that. It's a good way to end it off. The boss fight.
I have brought you two here to face a great challenge.
I've got nerves of steel and muscles of sand.
I love the fish in the background. That's very fun.
My Poseidon has been breached by a mighty foe whom you must vanquish.
Bring it on, Your Highness! Bring it on!
In this corner,
It's a cute way to fill the audience.
Poseidon, a small square guy. And his challenger, a huge murderous robot shaped like
The
a
classic the taxi system. It's been replaced by this an Uber smartphone. There we go. Oh, she's scary. And the cutscenes in this game look great. Like whenever you like see like the character like really animate, they look really good.
Great Barrier Reef.
Great Barrier Reef. Yeah, she's a lot faster in this, I can already tell.
Now the robot's taking a beating out there.
Yeah, I think the camera angle makes her look smaller. I think she's about the same size.
Spongebob has an opening, but will he get the drop on the robot?
She is definitely a lot faster, though. She's a lot slower in the original, from what I can remember.
I wanna play.
Patrick, we're not playing! We're fighting for our lives!
Wanna play? I wanna play.
Oh, all right.
The arena's smaller. That's true, too. Yeah, it's small. There's definitely a lot of little changes here.
Spling! The old clothesline move.
I love the fish in the background. I think that's really cool. Like how they're all holding glow sticks. Oh, jeez.
Looks like Patrick has a big opportunity here. What a shocking takedown by Patrick.
They should have never changed the color of SpongeBob's arms.
Too close to that metal monster.
I'm sorry I said this so much. I really love the background. Like the fish with the glow sticks. I think that's really cool looking.
Looks like Patrick has a big opportunity.
If I told the story of the time I watched a video called the top 10 most annoying characters in video games, and the fucking fish announcer was on it.
Head thing moved by Patrick.
The fish announcer from this game was on the list. I don't remember why he was.
The robot's losing its head.
The fish announcer's great. It's so cute. Why would you not love this?
Wow, I've never seen such an electrifying match.
It's delightful.
Your turn, SpongeBob.
Oh?
Oh, these scenes look great. Oh, this looked great. The lighting on SpongeBob during the cutscenes is really nice looking. The lighting on SpongeBob in particular looks really nice on him.
Spling! The old clothesline move.
I feel like a new sponge.
There's the robot's vulnerability.
Oh,
Let's
jeez.
see if SpongeBob goes for it. Oh, what an uppercut!
This is gonna be where the SpongeBob Smash reveal trailer takes place. Like Min Min and like Inkling and like Mario and Kirby are like fighting here. And like they hear like a bubble, like one of them's like trapped in a bubble, and they look around,
New sponge.
and then you see him, SpongeBob.
Nice move by SpongeBob. This match is just about
King K. Rool boxer. Does the King K. Rool, like, does the Kennen and Cinnamore trailer take place on the same boxing arena Little Max like stages? Did they come to his home?
That's a bubble bash opportunity.
John Game Explained predicts the entire trailer perfectly. Ken came to Little Mac's home and like beat him up.
Tell him what he's won, Johnny.
It's cool this character's in this game because he's only in one episode by this point. He was only in the Right Click Arena one.
And that's not all. A gift certificate for $5.32 to Dean's Little Shop of Dried Fish Flakes and Flowers.
My God.
Oh, thank you. It all means so much. I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Cry all you want, but not here. We just wax the floors.
No, it's cool he's in this game because he's only like in one episode in season 1. They brought him back much later.
Then,
Yes, what is it?
I was just wondering why all the robots seem to be coming from inside the chum bucket.
Have they? I really haven't noticed.
Yeah. And then there's that big flashing neon sign that says Robot Headquarters.
SpongeBob, I'm your friend, right?
No, not really.
So blunt about it.
Exactly, and as your non-friend, I worry about you. Like right now, you're thinking too much. I'm worried you might really hurt yourself. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna think for you. This way you won't hurt yourself, and you can just keep working on getting me into the chum bucket.
Thanks, Plankton. You're the best non-friend a friend could have. No more thinking for me.
God. Plankton has some of the funniest lines in this game. Alright, we're not gonna go to the next world yet, but
Let me teach you how to bowl a
oh yeah, we didn't like this.
Press this button, and you'll bowl a bubble that can knock down robots from a safe distance.
Wow!
Remember, though,
Got
Yeah, we can do this now.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning.
Uh,
Smells
we're-
like victory.
We're not gonna go to the next world yet. Like, we're probably done. But there's a few things I want to do real fast. There's like 2 things I want to show. I didn't mean to start this, but I guess we're doing it now.
Flash, Sponge wearing 5 pairs of underwear coming through. Fresh like a spring breeze.
Yeah, I think part of what makes Plankton so funny is he's very loud. Oh. He's a very tiny character who is very loud. I think it's also the fact he's a very unthreatening villain, too, for the most part. He's just kind of a loser. Alright, there's 2 things I want to show. And then we'll probably end it off. Smack the fountain for a sock.
Roll, roll, roll the sponge.
On. There we go.
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
Alright, we're gonna go in here real fast. There's a sock in here. Look, there's a sock in here. This is where you can look at all the enemies. Very nice to look at these up close. They're very nice models. This Plankton. Plankton is the finest model citizen I know. He likes helping people, singing, hacking computers. Never mind that last bit. Plankton's the best. These all very cute little bios. So nice. I just want to show that. And then, I think people get mad if I didn't go to Sandy's house before we ended off, because it's right there. I do want to do this first real fast. Look at this. Plankton's a hacker. My favorite post of all time from like Tumblr is like before what's her name, the hacker from Overwatch was revealed, and she got leaked ahead of time. And people were like, "Oh, at BlizzCon, she's gonna hack into the panel," and everyone's gonna pretend to be surprised that she got. I don't know. Anyway.
Sandy, your tree
Oh God, he's even worse.
Them there robots busted up the glass, Spongebob. I got a treehouse chock full of robots, and it's all your fault. So get in there and clean up your mess.
Oh, he's even worse. Look at him. They somehow made him like even worse. Overwatch ARG. I forgot they did an ARG. Y'all remember the MVM ARG? That was cool. They were like teasing MVM for like 2 years. It was like so cool.
Alrighty then, that's much better. I suppose you'll be needing this more than me.
Oh yeah, there was a Portal 2 ARG too. Oh God, he's horrible. Just soak it in for a moment. Hold on. Get a good spot to look at him. Just take it in. God. Awful. Do you have any more idle animations he does? Oh, wow. Okay. I think there's a sock we can get real fast over here. I think if you run on this, you get one. Or do you? Yeah, I thought you did, for some reason. I swear you did. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I forgot about this. Pinky up. Pinky up. Pinky up, Spongebob. Alright. That's probably gonna be it for now. Hold on one second. Yeah, okay, that'll be it for now. Thank you for coming to tonight's Sponge stream. I think the next stream might actually be something else, and then we'll be back to Sponge. There's one thing I need to do. But thank you for everyone who came out tonight. Good night.